Hey YouTubers, what's going on? Amada here. All right, so it is day 18, I believe. I started my pre-op diet on Thursday, March 2nd. Today is March 19. So it's supposed to be like 17 days, but I feel like it's 18 days. Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out and put it in the title. But, so what happened to me was, if you guys don't know from watching my previous videos, I was scheduled for March 21st. So I was supposed to have the surgery the 21st, but the hospital didn't have the psychology appointments ready until March 13th. And that was too late a notice to put my paperwork for the insurance to go through. So they're doing that now, and I'm scheduled for April 11th. I started my weight on March 1st was like, now I'm forgetting. I think it was like 366 or something like that. And anyway, so she told me I was to eat a very strict diet because I needed to get down to 350 before March 21st. So I've been on a special diet where it's, 3 protein shakes a day, 2 to 3 protein shakes a day. It's, vegetables, like salad, like there's special vegetables I can have. And then I can have soup broth, like low sodium broths. And, there's no dressing on the salad. There's no oil. There's no soups that are canned. Like you can't buy the canned soup. They have vegetables in them or starches, and they have all kinds of things in it. So you have to be like really particular about what you're eating. So it's basically like low sodium broth. You make it home, which is really easy to do. And it's nice being able to make your own flavors too, because I like spicy. I put my red pepper flakes in and I'm happy. Yeah, like no meats are allowed because the idea is that it's supposed to shrink your liver, right? So you guys know this. I've been talking about this like the last few weeks, but it's like day 18 or so now, and I just want a steak. I haven't had any meats. In fact, that's sort of wrong because like the first weekend I did cheat a little bit. I had like a chicken thing, and then the other day like I had one wonton, but it didn't serve me. It did not make me happy. Any foods that I try to eat outside of what I'm supposed to eat makes me sick. So I don't know if that's just because I'm like my body's changing or the chemistry's changing. Look at me. I'm like crazy. I got crazy hair today. I'm exhausted. Look at these dark circles under my eyes. Like, I'm tired. I've been in nothing but drama and stress for the past 3 months. Just exhausted. This last week alone, I had doctor's appointments Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, Tuesday I was basically off because of the snowstorm, but it was still the stress of, can I make that appointment up when I go back? So Monday I was at the doctor's, Wednesdays I was at the doctor's, Thursdays I was at the doctor's, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I've been working, giving tours, and yeah, look at my hair. It's just like sticking up. I don't even care. I don't care anymore. I don't care. And, so now it's Sunday. And the good news is, because I had previously taken Monday, Tuesday, I took off this week because I thought it was a surgery. And the next 2 weeks are going to be a little bit easier, minus the student groups that I have coming in that I'm going to be giving tours to. So I'm hoping that within those 2 weeks that I can just get this final weight off. I did weigh myself today. I'm down to 358.6. So that's 1 extra pound since Wednesday. I'm following the freaking diet. I don't know. Like, Was it the Chinese food soup that I had? Like, did that broth have something else in it, like extra fat, or like I don't know. I don't know what the vegetables I had, were they just not good enough? Like, basically what happened was, I was told no meats, only specific vegetables, unlimited amounts if I wanted, raw carrots versus like, the cooked carrots, stuff like that. And then on Wednesday, the lady who does the scheduling told me 1 cup of vegetables, 3 protein shakes, and then I can have like the teas and the broths. But basically just 1 cup of vegetables. And I'm starving. We went to a friend's house. Well, it's my husband's mom's best friend. We went to her house because her husband died. And, they had like a mini tiny little spread out, from the food, people bringing food over and everything. And I'm so hungry. I ate before I went. And, by the time we left, I was like, just like about to chew my face off. Got home at 9 o'clock. I was starving. And because I'm not eating so much, I'm not pooping as much. So that's weird. Because you think like after you poop, you might lose less, be less weight. It's not always the case. I don't know. Maybe let's see what happens when I weigh myself tomorrow. If I can behave the rest of the evening, if I can just behave. And Damon, my husband's been so good. Like even if he's eating a steak, like, he's not sitting next to me going, this is like really yummy. He's just very quiet. And then sometimes I just like look at him and he's like, I'm sorry. It's not his fault. He's got to eat something. If anything, actually, he's actually been dipping into my protein shakes. So yeah, he's probably going to lose some weight while I'm losing weight too. And that'll be good for both of us because we want to do a lot. We want to see the world and we want to eventually have kids. And yeah. So I am kind of breaking the rules today. I am going to break the freaking rules. I'm hungry. So I put cabbage into my chicken broth and I'm going to eat vegetables in my chicken soup. That's what I'm going to do because I'm hungry. And actually, I think whatever I was doing before this lady changed my diet and restricted my food, I was losing weight. I lost all that weight, 16, 17 pounds. And now I'm like not losing weight. I might as well just go back to doing what I was doing. But anyway. Today I, at a tour, had a little bit of interesting stuff happen. We had a tour at 9 and then a tour at 10. Oh, excuse me. And there was, the half marathon was happening today here in New York, which is when people sign up to run, I think the idea was to go all the way around Central Park and then they show up in Times Square. So needless to say, I work in Times Square. I work at a Broadway theater and, the family was supposed to be with the group at 11 or at 11 o'clock or at 10 o'clock. They were supposed to be there at 10 and they showed up at at 10 and they showed up like a half hour late. And we already had another private birthday party that was happening at 11. And, we were like, should we tell them to like rebook, like go away? And then I was like, you know what? They're already here. I was hungry, but I wasn't really in a rush to leave because I feel bad. They were trying to get there, but they got stuck in traffic and I was just like, you know what? Well, we were sort of not really giving the full tour because it was a kid's birthday party. They just wanted to do the fun stuff. So I figured, you know what? I'll just do it myself. Like, it's not a big deal. And, I'm really happy that I did because they didn't get the whole thing, but they really appreciated that I stuck around and did that. So that made me feel really good. And then I posted it on Facebook, because I was like, yeah, I did that today. I feel really good about myself, yay for me. still craving chicken and steak. And somebody who's following me or friends with me on Facebook, she commented, you did this for me a couple years ago. It was just me, and you weren't supposed to have the tour that day because it got canceled or something, but you gave me the tour anyway. And she's like, and I'll never forget when you did that for me. And that just made me so happy. I was like, okay, I'm doing something right in the world, So that was my win for today. The other day, my win was that my jacket zipped up. And then yesterday, I would say, since I didn't post a video yesterday because I literally finished work, hopped in the car, and then we went to this friend's house to be with her and her family for their basically like a wake kind of thing. I was surrounded by a lot of different foods, and I didn't give in. I had a couple slices of tomato and a couple pieces of cucumber, and I didn't give in to temptation and eat cookies or anything else. So, struggle. Hopefully this stupid weight comes off and I can have a successful surgery. That's the goal. All right, I have yammered on a lot too long. It is 11:26, 27. And, yeah, you guys, if you guys are going through all this stuff too, let me know. I'd love to swap war stories. This is hard. Why did I have to do it for an extra 3 or 4 weeks? It's all right. Everything has reason. Okay, I can smell my soup. It's like almost done. I'm gonna go eat that. And I'll talk to you folks later. Thanks for watching. Bye.